This show is sponsored by the Trendy Forbes graphic apparel and more. The Trendy Forbes sells graphic t-shirts, tumblers, and infant apparel. They're a family-operated small business located in Palm Coast, Florida. They ship worldwide. Follow the Trendy Forbes on Facebook and ask how you can host your very own t-shirt party. By hosting your own party, you have the opportunity to earn free gifts. They have designs for everyone. I can personally attest to the quality of the shirts as they are super cozy, and Jen is more than happy to work with you on new designs. And be sure to check out thetrendyforbes.com. The website is being updated weekly. When you need some new shirts or a gift for a loved one, think The Trendy Forbes.
Y'all, it's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another fantastic episode of the NDT Podcast. Gentlemen, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
So you just asked about the
awesome.
Giants backstage, right?
Yes, I did.
So we're doing this. I'm scrolling over on the other screen here. Come across the first mock draft I fucking see. At 3, has the Giants taken Travis Hunter?
Jeez.
There you go. Get your hopes
So
up.
It's best case scenario at this point.
Yep. They're going to need someone to throw the ball, though, at some point.
That's a true story.
And I don't know if they get him in the second round, but we'll see. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. Again, I've been a terrible sports fan this year. Terrible. This year, last year, I just have not kept up at all. Just been lost.
It's been a weird couple of weeks for me.
Yeah. Well, as far as sports go or just in general?
Just in general. Today was a hell of a day. Busy, run. I got like 12 phone calls I have to make. Return people back. Sorry if you called me. I ain't got there yet.
Calling people back work-wise or just you just not?
No, friends. No, work I had to answer. But friends and stuff I have to call back. So
man.
I'll get it. I'm a terrible
my
friend this
my
weekend.
phone's always quiet, so I have nice peaceful days most of the time.
You're lucky.
That's pretty
I
nice.
leave mine on silent.
Yeah, I know. It's fun. It's real fun trying to get a hold of you.
That's
anyway,
on purpose.
I had something cool happen this week. Is one of my buddies, someone who watches the show, got a 3D printer and made this for me.
Well, that's cool as hell.
Yeah. So I just have to cut it out. I got to sand it, maybe paint it a little bit, throw it up in the background. It's pretty dope.
Is that like is it raised?
Yeah, it's embossed.
First thing I saw was Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Put some Play-Doh around that shit.
Put some Play-Doh around it.
Yeah, like you just make the indentations in Play-Doh and shit.
Oh yeah.
And silly putty. That'd be cool as hell. Make a mold.
That's the kind of stuff I hate having in my house anymore. Play-Doh, silly putty, slime.
Slime's badass.
No, get it out of my house.
Whipped cream.
It ends up dried up, damaged, broken, stuck in the carpets, stuck in the floor.
So we know what to get the kids.
Don't.
You betcha.
Got it.
Amazon order on your porch.
Yeah. That was the other fun thing about this week, speaking of kids, is I told you guys, I posted the video. I don't know who saw it, but Mila is standing up now. And the one way that's guaranteed to get her stand up every time is to play Jey Uso's entrance music. Lena will put it on her tablet. She plays a YouTube video, so it's actually his entrance. I don't remember what event it was for, but she plays the music. Mila crawls over as fast as she can and stands up next to Lena and just yeets. It's ridiculous. Yes, it's ridiculous. Can't believe it. It works.
It was cute as hell.
She's getting so strong in the legs, man. So I'm hoping that eventually here she wants to start taking a couple steps. Although this weekend she won't be doing any of that. She has felt like crap today and the end of yesterday. So she's just been laying around, fever and everything. It's terrible.
I can't wait in another couple of months to hear you say she's running all over the place. I liked it when she wasn't walking.
Yeah, I'm going to say it. I know I'm going to say it. But you know what? For right now, I want to see it.
Especially come springtime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, outside.
I can't.
Oh yeah, she's gonna explore.
She's gonna keep me busy. She's gonna help me lose some lbs, man. But I can't wait to take her to a wrestling event. We're gonna try to go as a family this year, whether it's SmackDown or Raw. I don't know yet, but we would like to go. And she's done well at the local wrestling events, so we think she'll be able to handle a WWE event. We'll see.
Just got to watch which brand Uso's on. You got to go see that one.
Yep,
that's big.
Even if you have to drive a little further.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like
we'll see.
Hershey.
Got to save up. Yeah, and that's not that much farther. So if I got to go there, I'll go there. That's fine.
Or Philly.
I really don't want to go to Philly.
But have you ever been there?
I've been to Philly twice, and I hate it.
To the sports complex?
No, but I've been in Philly. And
it's so far out of the city.
Is it?
It's actually really nice to get in. It's easy in and easy out.
We'll see. Maybe. Anything else on your minds this week? Anything you want to hit? Anything you want to talk about this week?
I need sleep.
What's your brain going?
I need to sleep.
So you're failing your New Year's resolution.
Me?
You time. No, him.
Oh, him. Yeah.
Big time.
I was like, what? I didn't cuss yet. Not yet. I'm good.
No, today was, it's my own fault. But it's for my kid and his girl, and we were trying to get them set up with their outfits and stuff for semi-formal. So I was happy that they're all set and squared away. So
busy.
They're good to go. Yeah, busy is right.
What's up, Gemma? How you doing tonight? It's nice to see you. Yeah. So that's a good thing, though. I mean, you want to have time for yourself, but you're the kind of person who tries to take care of others first. I get it.
Yep. Make sure they're set.
Not terrible, Gemma. I'm not terrible. I think these guys are doing fairly good, too. As you just heard, Aaron's a little tired. He's been running around a lot.
Hi, Bree.
All right. So I got a question for y'all. What is something you really wanted as a kid, but now as an adult, you kind of think that it was overrated?
Being an adult.
Yes.
I knew that would be the I knew that would be the answer, the number one answer. I should have prefaced it by saying you cannot choose just being an adult, because that was a trap. You're like, yeah, I could do whatever I want.
I'm changing my camera. I don't like it up there. I'll be back.
It's funny because I was just talking.
I'm still talking.
It's funny because I was talking to Alex about it last night. I said, when I was a kid, I was doing chores from a young age. Like I was like 8 years old, shoveling snow and whatnot, doing all this physical labor, taking care of things, taking out the trash. And it's like kids nowadays, they don't want it. It's too hard. If I tried to get my kids to go outside and shovel snow, you'd think it's the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sell Alex out a little bit too. Like she said, well, it's cold out. We don't want to make Eli walk the dog. I'm like, listen, the stuff I went outside in as a kid.
Put on a jacket and fucking boots and walk the goddamn dog.
I was like, and that's what got me thinking about it. I was like, these kids nowadays, they're coddled. And you know what's funny? I bet our parents said the same thing about us. We coddle these kids, man. We did so much more.
I would be outside until my fingers started turning purple, and they said, just put on different gloves and go back out.
Yeah, my gloves got wet. Here's a new pair.
Yep. Go change your socks.
It's absurd. Gemma says our kids will do things, but it's a fight. Yeah, I feel that. Like it takes forever to get my kids to do anything.
Justin, you're struggling, bro.
Parenthood is tough.
I think the biggest. Okay, I'm going to kind of circumvent the answer a little bit here, but saying I wanted to be out of my parents' house. Can't wait to be out on my own. I guess it's the same thing as being an adult, but it's different.
Yeah,
not having your parents around.
It's different. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm going to try to teach my kids. I tell them all the time, too. I'm like, listen, man, when you get to that age where you could move out, we're not going to force you to move out. Work, go to work, get a full-time job after school. When you're old enough, pitch in around the house, pitch in with some of the bills. You don't have to leave. You can stash your money.
Some days you're going to want to throw them out.
Yeah, I'm going to want to. But at the end of the day, they're still my kids, and I want them to have a good start, because when I think back on it, same as you, man, like we got out early. I think I was 21 when Alex and I moved out on our own. And it had to do with her parents splitting up, and her dad, like the next day, was with another woman, and she didn't want to live with them. She had no room to move in with her mom. So we talked and we got our first apartment. Not prepared for it at all. Not prepared for life at all.
Best way to learn.
I wish, yeah, and no. Like, I wish we were able to save. I do. I wish we were able to save, have a little nest egg, and then move out. But yeah, I think that's a good one.
Unless I've come to realize too, unless your nest egg is a couple million, might as well just roll with the punches.
Yeah,
it's always
I know,
something.
but it's better than nothing, man.
I get that.
I went to the store today. I initially went to the store so I can get some weatherproofing, like weather stripping stuff. Put that on the front door, keep the draft from coming in. It's gonna be cold this week. And I had a few other odds and ends to get. So I'm thinking I'm going to go up there and spend like $30-$40. And I spent $108. I got 2 shopping bags of stuff, a bag of cat food, a bag of dog food. That was it. $108 down the drain. I wanted to cry. Somber walk back out to my car by myself. I was like, this is awful.
Walk of
I
shame.
mean, I remember thinking as a kid, when I'm an adult, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, good trick.
No, you can do less when you're an adult.
There you go. You could do.
You have
what
more
you
constraints as an
have
adult.
the means to do now.
Yeah. Gemma says we just had to go get a new ice scraper for my truck because mine went missing. $35 for an ice scraper. Are you kidding?
Is it gold plated?
My God. Was it a fancy one? Was it like one of those like really long extendable like rubber scrapers or whatever? Or was it legit for ice? Just like a tiny little thing that should cost $8. That's nuts.
Everything's so
I wish I could
expensive.
still be a kid. That'd be. I think I was talking to Phoebe about that this weekend. We had that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, man, I fucking miss it.
Do you though? Because I mean, you act like a kid, just like most of us do. You're still a responsible adult when you need to be, but
Right, and I don't know. I think I do. I act like a big kid, and I love it. I wouldn't change it.
You know what though? I think that's
But
the
I think
secret to a long life though.
I think I just stress so much about everything else that when I can, I just want to be a kid. So I'm gonna act like it. I don't care.
Yep. I'm with
That
you,
was
man.
gonna be my answer, Jeannie.
Having your own home. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a good one. Yeah. Now you're responsible for everything that goes wrong. You can't just
Yep.
call your landlord. Hey, this is wrong.
yeah, that's what I told my son. If he ever decides to move out, when he does, we rent. Do not buy. It's not your responsibility to fix it.
Yep. That's not a
But
bad
at the
call.
same time, like when you rent, you're paying generally more
Yes.
per month for the place, and you get nothing from it. Like,
That
it's
was
not
always my
yours.
thing.
You get no equity. That's why I went and bought a house.
That was always
'Cause
my
at
thing. You
least
get nothing
now-
in return.
At least now it's investing in myself. But it's scary as shit.
Thank you, Gemma. You didn't have to do that. We appreciate that. All right. Well, we can move in all kinds of directions today. This one's going to be a little bit out of left field. But if you could instantly quadruple your sense of smell, would you?
Nope.
No, you could take some of it away.
You could take some of it away.
I
You could
agree.
take some of it away.
Like what could you possibly do if you did quadruple your sense of smell?
I smell things now that I don't want to smell.
See, that's just it. There's a lot of bad smells out there, but what
Mhm.
good could come from having a better sense of smell? Like on par with a dog's. Even a dog has
I mean,
like 10 times our smell, but
For my job, it might help a little bit, but still, like,
No, that would hurt. That would hurt me.
I don't want to smell half the shit I smell now. So
I
Jimmy,
don't. You could take 4 times of my smell. You could divide my smell by 4 and I'd be okay.
yeah.
this is, I'll tell you, I'll set the tone for you. You quadruple your sense of smell. Picture this: middle of July, hot summer day, walking through Walmart. You really want to smell all that?
Nope.
Sorry.
What's
I'm
up,
a
Chris?
smoker, cigarette smoke. I don't want to smell that shit.
I don't like the cigarette smell, man.
where
I'd be dead.
I work, you have to wear ear protection. So when you have to, and everything's loud. So when you're talking to people, you're in, like, you have to be in people's faces, or at least close, like leaning in. Like, I don't want, no. You can divide my smell by 4, and I'll be happy.
Just avoid Walmart, Christine says. Chris says, but hot summer July barbecue. Okay, the barbecue smells nice, but I feel like the nice smells are few and far between compared to the nastiness.
Right, and also I wouldn't be fat, so if I can't smell the food, it's less likely I'm gonna overindulge.
Sure. Smell has a lot to do with taste too.
So yes, see,
So just imagine the tastes that you don't like are going to be that much worse too. So maybe you'd know ahead of time not to
You can't
eat
smell
these
them. You
things.
won't taste it as much. Doesn't mean it'll be worse. You just won't taste it as much.
If you had a better sense of smell,
If you, well, yeah, if you.
that's what I'm saying. If you still had a better sense of smell, the stuff that you hate would be even worse.
Okay, I
if you're
thought we were still on cutting it and. But by
Alex,
4.
I can hear the bathtub, and she sounds really happy, which is good, but I don't think they can hear it. So you're good.
I can't hear it now.
The fair. Oh God, the fair would be awful.
My cousin
Driving by McDonald's in Honesdale.
Yes.
"Oh, that sewer sledge,
Or the end of the Casey Highway. Oh
yeah, when you get down by the landfill, yeah, that's bad too." But see, there's a good side to this though, because if you potentially, like, a freshly mowed lawn or being out on the golf course first thing in the morning, like that's cool. I would enjoy that.
I do
Would
like
it-
those smells.
okay, but here's the question too. Would amplifying those smells make them too strong for you? Like, would it make it worse for you?
No, but the smell of having the worst smell would cancel out the good smell. So just leave
'Cause
everything alone.
so- there's some-
Now, my question would be, if you have an enhanced smell, would that affect allergies? Would that make it worse?
Yeah. I don't
All
know,
right.
because that's just from getting in your nose. Is that because you're smelling it? It just gets in there. Doesn't mean that you get that much more.
I'm gonna address the elephant in the room.
Oh
We're
God.
talking about smells. We've all have kids. We've all been around people that have kids. You mean to tell me you want to hang out with? I'm not hanging out with these two when they got gas.
Not even that. Yeah, I don't know if
Aaron,
it was hard for you to get your
Your ride
sons to
back
shower
from
when they were
Fanatic
younger.
Fest, you would have died.
Or Jacoby. Oh,
Elephant in your car. Dude, do you have a hard time, like when your kids were in their early teens, did you have a hard time getting them to get in the friggin' shower?
no.
Because
never.
my kid fights it sometimes.
I can't
He'd
get
rather
them
just go
out.
hang out in his room.
I can't get them out. 35 minutes minimum. Both of them. I don't want to know. Just saying. But, you know,
Your mind drain how often?
I can understand that once in a while. But like when you're not
Yeah.
paying the water bill, you have a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, and yeah, Opie said the elephant in the car. The elephant on my couch with your kid the one night too, dude. That was rough. So if you want to amplify that by 4, I don't think anybody should
Well,
want to do it.
I mean,
And
even
Chris
just
had a
the
good
fact that you
point.
have to use the bathroom on a daily basis.
New York City.
Yeah.
I do not want to smell New York City 4 times stronger.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Chris,
good.
that's the one that made the 3D NDT logo that I showed you before. That was Chris there. So dope.
But
Very
Right.
true. Would you
Genie, I
even want to
wouldn't.
sit in your own gas?
I wouldn't.
no,
I really wouldn't.
No.
It would. So we're unanimous
Like-
here. It would probably be a bad thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, cut it.
I
Cut.
feel like
my
a
smell.
terrible superpower.
I'll be
Cut
looking
my
like
smell by
Bane.
4 times.
I'm going to drive my own car.
Yeah.
We'd all be driving around wearing fucking masks.
Yeah.
We'd have had no problem masking up.
It'd have to be a good one.
Opie. Jackson said this weekend I'll never forget the smell walking by the couch. Jacoby Yumi was his kid. We had Pizza Hut. Worst thing in the world to do. It was horrible, but it was funny at the same time because I don't care how old you are. Farts are funny. So.
All right, next
All right.
question.
So the next one I have, I could ask. I don't know if we want to give them because it's what's your favorite joke, but I feel like we can get ourselves into some trouble here telling our favorite jokes.
I don't know if I have a
No.
favorite joke.
I have a few.
You have a few.
I got a few.
I mean, if you consider Dirty Nursery Rhymes a joke,
Andrew Dice Clay.
yeah, that's probably my favorite of all time. That's something I can, to this day, repeat word for word.
I don't really keep many jokes. I mean, we could go over dad jokes too. I heard one the other day that I thought was great, and I used it on Alex this morning or yesterday.
But it all depends on like situations.
Yeah.
What's funny and not like are you talking like
Any
in a
joke.
joke book joke or
No, like any kind of
because
joke.
like
joke.
situations
Joke.
can create jokes. So
It's just
and
a
that
joke.
constantly changes.
No, if we sit there and say, Justin, tell us a joke, what would your joke be?
I don't think I would have one.
I'm not a very funny person.
I don't know jokes like that.
Some of my favorite jokes are the ones
'Cause a
that
lot
Dave
of them to
Landau
me
told
aren't
on their
funny.
show. The werewolf. The werewolf boy. That was a good one. Liked that one. Justin, you cold?
But it huh?
Are you cold? Are you cold?
No, why?
Because if you were cold, I'd tell you go stand over in the corner. I hear it's 90 degrees over there.
Oh my God. That's a dad joke there.
Knee slapper. Love
But
it.
I don't jokes like that I don't find funny. Like when you watch comedians and stuff, like their jokes are funny, but it's all based in truth. So
Yeah.
like that's what makes it funny.
Now he's breaking down what a joke is and what the difference is
No.
between this joke and that joke.
But like, so
That's funny.
I'm just saying I wouldn't have a joke to tell. Like, I don't know.
I think dad jokes are my favorite because they're so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They're so dumb. I love them. Makes me so happy. Dad jokes are great because of the simplicity.
Chris, you're right. It's the simplistic part of them that makes them funny.
Yeah. All right. So moving on. What have you created that you're proud of? Is there anything you've created that you're proud of? Oh God. All right. Time out on that because I want to read Christine's. What kind of underwear do clouds wear? I don't know.
I'm waiting. Let's go. Let's hear it, Chris. I'm reading the responses. Like,
Children.
that's not the answer. That's not the answer.
No, they're answering the other one that I asked.
Yeah.
The best thing you created you're most proud of. Yeah, that's the most simple answer. We're waiting, Christine, with bated breath. What kind of underwear do clouds wear?
She's probably laughing and trying to type on her phone at the same time, and she's having trouble multitasking.
I love it when someone tells a joke and they love their joke so much that they can't get through it. I think that's thunderwear. I love it. Boom.
She was trying to find the emojis at the end. That's what it was.
Trying to find the right emojis. Yeah. Thunderwear. I love it. Okay, so kids is an obvious one. We could all say our children. The thing we created that we love the most. Let's stay away from the cliche answer. Is there something that you created, that you made, that you are proud of?
Is that cliche?
It's the answer that every parent should give.
Should give.
I think,
But-
all right. I was in 6th grade. We had to make an invention. So it wasn't so much the contraption, but how it ended up. So my friend and I made an orange juice squeezer, but it had to have like all these working parts. So it was kind of like, it was almost like Mousetrap. We had this vehicle that had a candle on it that would slid down, and then the lighter came down, lit that, it released the truck again, went, lit this other string on fire with the lit candle, and then this weight fell down on the orange and it squeezed the juice into the cup. However, when we were doing the presentation in class, this thing went, all the work parts were moving the right way. The orange decided to start to fall off of the thing from when the truck hit it, and the weight landed on the orange. It was sideways at this point, and it went all over our teacher. I was so proud of that moment. It was awesome.
Oops, that was an accident.
Whoopsie. But she was a nice lady, but it was funny.
That makes me think of Spirit Week in high school. During
Just
the
to
lip
clarify,
sync contest.
Justin said Spirit Week. With your hand over your face, you sounded like Mike Tyson. You said Spirit Week.
Spirit Week. When they were doing Caddyshack. Yeah,
I remember.
and Rossler swung the like hand weed whacker, and the end flew off, and it hit the poor one teacher in the head.
That's awesome. I forgot about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Like looking back, now it's funny, but at the time it was like, what the hell just happened?
Tell me you weren't laughing at the time, though, a little bit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we were.
Very good. Very good.
Jeannie says my wedding dress. Jeannie, you made your own wedding dress?
I think she did.
That's pretty awesome. That is really cool. Creating something that you're going to use yourself. That's pretty awesome. I love it. Justin, do you have anything that you can think of?
No, my answer was Phoebe. That was
So one
wasn't
thing
going
that
anywhere else with that.
one thing that I was really proud of was I was asked to write our senior class poem. And I thought that I did a phenomenal job on that. I got a standing ovation at the senior assembly, and I don't have it anymore. I foolishly did not put it in a safe place, and now I don't have it. But I think I did a really good job on it. I remember it. I remember getting the standing ovation. Justin, do you also remember we had a second person that wrote a class poem? She asked if she could read hers as well. I don't know if you remember. I'm not going to sell her out. I'm not going to say her name on here, but there was a girl that also wanted to write one, and it was like crickets after hers, and I felt so bad. But I was very proud of that. I loved writing back in the day. I really enjoyed it. So
There's no recording of you reading it anywhere?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I remember setting it somewhere in my dining room when I was a kid.
Somebody's got to have video
You'll get
of
it.
that.
You'll find it somewhere.
I don't know.
Somebody does.
Did they take video of that stuff back then?
Parents were there.
Somebody's
Parents were there. Some dads had
I was gonna say,
I
remember
guarantee there were
camcorders back then?
camcorders.
The old bulky camcorders back then.
Take to social media and put a post up on your page and say, "Hey, listen, does anybody have video of this day? I'd like to see it." You never know.
What would be really great is if somebody did have footage and I watched it, listened to it, and it was actually really terrible.
And it was like 3 people clapping.
No, I actually got complimented on that. Some people told me that they teared up because of it. So I was pretty proud of it.
You should do that because then you can just rewrite it back down.
I also had
to write it down.
It would be cool.
I remember something that night, afternoon, whenever the hell they did it. I was sitting next to
It was during our school day, the senior assembly.
Sitting next to one of our friends, and she just kept like looking over, and next thing you know, her head's on my shoulder and she's bawling, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember where in that it was, but I remember that.
That's funny. She was thinking about the poem I read.
It might have been. I don't remember.
He has a point. Yeah, I know I do. Damn it. Alex says her garden is what she created that she's proud of. It's her happy place. It does take the soil in a garden quite a few years to get to where you need it to be. We got to fix our compost pile this year. Get some better dirt, man. Get some better dirt. Oh, wow. You heard that?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's nice that she decided to scream during a quiet moment. Anyway,
Lena's getting it over there.
oh my goodness. Yeah, and I'm glad you could tell it was her too. All right, so what do you hate that most people don't hate?
Getting up early in the morning.
Well, I thought most people hate
Most
getting
people
up early.
hate getting up early in the morning.
I love it.
Well, no. What do you hate that most people don't hate?
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't hear that. I thought what do you love that most people don't, that most people hate?
We could do that question next.
What do I hate that most people don't hate? Oh, that's a good question.
Mine's super easy. I wonder if that's why Justin's smiling.
I'm
What
not
is it?
smiling. I'm trying to figure
Tay-Tay.
mine out.
Miss Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Super easy. Super easy. I don't like her music and I don't like the pedestal she's been put on.
She's a
I don't think
smart
any human being
businesswoman.
should be on the level of a god. So I dislike it. That's just me. You guys go ahead and listen all day. That's fine. Just not for me.
Ooh, this is a good one. Socializing at family events.
I like Chris's
Pineapple on
and
pizza.
pizza. Absolutely hate that.
But I thought a lot of people hated that. I'll give it to you because I
It's
love
like a
it.
50-50
good.
because it's
I think it's
it's
so
just
good.
like a hot button topic.
Yeah, Christine and Alice, what's up?
Boy, that's tough because I feel like I hate a lot of stuff that everybody does.
Oh, I also hate coffee.
Yeah,
I'm like a blasphemer, man. I hate coffee.
I'm the same way, but when I have a wicked headache, I'll drink a coffee and it goes away.
Ugh.
Yep. I think I've
I
had
get it, caffeine, but I'll take an energy drink or a Coca-Cola or something over that.
I've probably had 10 cups of coffee in my lifetime.
Just bean water, man. I can't drink bean water.
I love
Water filtered through
coffee.
beans, man.
I love the smell of it though.
So
I do.
I don't mind the smell of it, but the taste of it, can't do it.
It's so good.
Do you really, Alex? More and more people hate coffee. Interesting. They're on the right side of the team here. We're good.
Have at it. More for me.
I'm going to say mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah, I do love mayonnaise. I am a basic white bee. Love me some mayonnaise. All right, so how about we'll go back to what you were going to answer. What do you love that most people don't? And your answer is getting up early.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, that's my time. It's nice and quiet. This morning I got up 6:30 at the gym, back home, sat, had some breakfast, and off I went. So,
Man, if I could get to bed earlier, if I could get to bed by like say 10 o'clock, I'd be good with getting up early.
I went to bed at midnight, dude. Just my clock is wired.
I wish. I don't get to sleep in during the week. It's always 11:30, 12 o'clock by the time I get to bed, and I'm awake at 5:40, 6 o'clock. I hate it. So then the weekend comes and I don't want to get up at that time. I want to get a little bit of extra sleep in.
See, early
Give
to
me
me
those
is
bitches.
relative, so
Jamie,
Yeah.
I'll get behind that.
it
Because I'm
depends on
not a fan of beaches either.
like my body clock's like 4:30 in the afternoon. I don't have to leave for work until 20 to 7. So I think that's early,
Yeah. A little bit.
considering I
Maybe.
go to bed at 11.
Yeah, you're all backwards, man. You're all backwards.
What's up, Cam?
What's up, Cam? Is Jeannie saying she likes liver and onions? Is she answering
Yeah,
that
I
question?
think we're on
Yeah,
the what do you like that
that's-
most people hate.
Man, it's just that texture. I just can't.
I knew
texture of
somebody
an
who
organ.
loved liver and onions.
Yeah,
I
how
always
about
told
that?
him he was weird.
How about that beef tongue too, Justin?
Nope.
I saw you answer that on someone else's post. And I
On
was
Drew's
like,
post, yeah.
yeah. I was like, I remember that night. Barbecue beef tongue was the mystery meat. You had to guess what it was.
I would never eat it again.
Fuck that. Ugh.
That was so weird.
It was it. Had
Corey
the
picked
texture
up
of
right
liver and
away
onion.
that it was an organ, and I was like, I don't want to know now.
But it's the tongue is not an organ. It just had the texture of an organ. Look at Aaron. Look at really.
He went dirty. He just came up with a joke. What is
Talk
it?
about mystery meat organ that was in your mouth.
Oh yeah. Add a little barbecue sauce to throw anything in his mouth.
Flip it.
Still didn't say a cuss word. We're good. Still didn't say a cuss word. We're good.
We'll get you one. We'll get one out of you before the night's over. Don't worry.
That was weird. The year before it was groundhog.
No,
Meatloaf?
he made groundhog meatloaf. That wasn't a mystery meat, but he did make groundhog meatloaf, and that was really good. Surprisingly. Oh, did you see that, Justin? Alex just rewatched the video of you doing the Bean Boozled dog food flavor, and she laughed.
Oh,
You remember that? I was at our other house one. It was Christmas, right? We did that.
oof.
Gross.
I still refuse to play that game.
It's fun,
Oh, it's so
Oh
gross,
no,
though.
it's
Some
not.
of those flavors are nasty.
especially when you get the unsuspecting person. So, my one coworker has an entire jar of Jelly Belly jelly beans on his desk. So Braden and I one night went down there and swapped it. We took all the good ones, dumped them out, and dumped the messed up flavors into his good jar. And I just sat at my desk and I waited and waited. And then there was so many WTFs. These things taste like shit. Oh my God, what is this? What's wrong with these things? Finally, I had to come clean and give him his jelly beans back, but it was funny.
Nasty.
That's oof. No. The game's
So-
wild.
So, Justin, how about you? What's one thing you love that most people don't? I'm trying to think myself, and I'm having trouble.
Working overnights.
That's a good one. I did it for a year and I hated it. I felt so lonely.
It does. But
Well, I
you
mean,
get used to it.
Probably because I didn't have anyone else on the shift. It was literally just me. But still, what are you looking at us like that for, Aaron?
Get out. So the 19-year-old's back with this tube.
Oh,
And just
he's not staring at
ju-
us.
no, but he just did what we were talking about farting in the tube. So don't worry. When I'm done, we're going to have a little discussion. You'll see. Get out.
Looks like he's getting his own apartment now.
Better have enough money for a security deposit. Ooh, that look was nice.
I mean, I love me a good Hawaiian pizza, and I know a lot of people don't, so that's the closest answer that I have. But I like it better when it's pineapple and bacon than pineapple and ham. Pineapple and bacon is so good. That's sweet and salty together. So amazing. Gotta love it.
It's not a pizza topping.
But sardines is.
No.
I don't. Whatever.
How is that always like a popular thing? Remember cartoons
Anchovies.
as a kid? anchovies, sardines, putting that stuff on pizza. Like, why? Who? I always thought to myself, who does that?
I hated making pizzas and putting that shit on it.
It's probably one of those subliminal
They're gross to
messages
touch.
You know what
the
I used
artist
to
had.
You know what I used to love is when I was a kid, we would get it a lot. I don't get it at all now because the wife hates seafood. Is my dad would always get shrimp and garlic pizza from El Gante. And that pizza was banging. I used to love that. Shrimp and garlic pizza. So good. And Justin's just like scoffing, like he's so disappointed. Love me some Spam, Jacob says. Not even fried up. You just eat it right out of the can.
I like it fried.
I've never tried Spam. Never. I have to now.
I could also have said pork roll.
Yeah, gross out. Pork roll? Really?
A lot of people don't like pork roll.
It's because it's called
Really?
Taylor ham.
No, it's not. We won't even start that discussion.
Listen, go to Vinny's Bagel, get yourself a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. So good.
Nope. I won't order it from a place that calls it Taylor ham.
But he's Vinny's Brooklyn Bagel.
I don't care. He's got it wrong. I will not order it if it's on the menu as Taylor ham.
Ew, Genie. He used to make sardine sandwiches. Oof.
See, Justin, you're about to get played out. Look, one,
Nope.
Taylor ham.
You're
Two,
on your own.
Taylor ham.
Nope.
Is it a Trenton thing? Is it a Jersey thing?
It's yeah. So people in North
That's why it's
Jersey
wrong.
Call it. No.
It's a Jersey thing. That's why it's wrong.
People in North Jersey call it Taylor ham, and people in South, like Central and South Jersey, call it pork roll. Taylor is the company that made it. Taylor ham is the company that made it. It is called pork roll. Every other company that makes it lists it as pork roll because their name is not Taylor ham. So it is fucking pork roll. That's it.
It's really Jersey versus Philly. I wouldn't brag about Jersey.
That's it. That's the argument.
I'm going to make you a...
You live in BA, so it's Taylor ham.
It's pork roll.
Now
I'm gonna make you a Taylor ham sandwich next time I see you.
I won't eat it.
Yes, you will.
No, you're gonna make it. You're gonna say, "Here's a pork roll
telling
sandwich,"
you.
and he's gonna take a bite, and you're gonna say, that's Taylor ham.
How's your Taylor ham?
Telling
the
you,
simple
if
things,
if
man.
it's
It's the
on a
simple
menu
things.
as Taylor ham, I won't order it because you don't even know what it's called. I don't trust you to cook it,
Jeez, man.
Look,
and it's got to be cooked a certain way.
Is that a great idea for a post tomorrow morning? So I already know what I'm doing.
Good.
Let's
He's gonna
argue.
start the great debate.
Yep.
All right. So, what's one thing you really hate, but you have no good reason to?
People who called pork roll Taylor ham.
Knew it.
And clearly, pineapple on pizza. You got no good reason to hate it.
I do because pineapple is not a topping.
Oh, so good
Ask John. Down to two guys.
though.
He hates the fact he has to put it on his menu.
Oh man.
He doesn't have to put anything on his menu.
He does because people like him fucking like it.
So good. And get it with extra sauce. So good. Add a little hot sauce to it, a little sriracha. Give it a little kick. Yeah. Good stuff, man.
What
I
was the
wanna
question
see-
again?
What's one thing you really hate, but you have no good reason to? I really
Wow.
need some time to think about it, though. It's like I know there's things that I have irrational hatred for. Chalk's a good one.
Wow, I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty.
Other drivers on the road when I'm out on the road.
Yeah.
Alex said it grosses her out to touch the chalk too.
That's great. That's a good question. I don't know.
People.
One thing I hate.
You know what though? Listen, Al, our daughter hears us say that kind of crap all the time, so now she hates it. We're out in not Walmart. We're out in Weiss the other day, and she's like, oh, "There's too many people here. I don't like it. There's too many people." As people are like walking by us, like she's really loud about it. I'm like, "Shh, stop it!" Ridiculous.
She's
Drives
not
me nuts,
wrong.
man. No, but she's got to learn how to keep
Too
her mouth
many
shut
people.
sometimes. It's two people out here for me. New slang. I hate new slang. All of it.
Yeah, that's actually
hate
a
it.
really good one because I don't
I hate
understand it, and I have no reason to hate it. But
My
'cause
daughter
let's
today,
face it,
my daughter
did it
today
when we
told
were
me that they
kids.
put skibbity toilet in Fortnite. I'm like what? I don't know.
Listen, we did it all when we were younger too.
I know, but I feel like our slang was better. It actually made sense.
Give us one.
To us,
That's dope.
one what from now or
So fly from our
From when
age.
you were a kid.
That's so fly.
yeah, that's so pretty fly for a white guy.
So
That's
fresh.
a good song.
Cybertrucks. Christine hates Cybertrucks. Yes, Lena does get mad about slang.
I agree, Christine. Cybertrucks, I fucking hate them. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're just ugly as hell.
I stopped.
I
the guy
like
driving one.
Tesla. I just don't. I don't fucking like the Cybertrucks.
Did you ever see inside of one?
Mm-mm. Yeah,
No.
I don't remember.
I stopped the guy just so I could see it. I told him that too. Said, "You did nothing wrong. I just want to see what the interior of these things look like." Sure, look around. I said, "Yep, just as ugly as the outside." And I walked back to my car and drove away.
Oh my god.
I'm famous for that, though. I'll stop you if you got a nice car. I want to see it.
Perfect. Dumpsters.
Dumpsters.
Oh, Cybertrucks. They look like dumpsters. Okay.
I thought she was like hating dumpsters. Like,
Yeah, that's
why
what
do
I
you
thought,
hate
too.
dumpsters?
Like,
That's
this is
so
news to
weird.
me. I've never heard this before. Because they look like a Pinewood Derby car. Yeah.
They do. They look like the Pinewood Derby car. Someone just put I was going to shave some off and put on wheels on it and
I
go.
think I made something that looks similar to that won one of those things.
See, you missed an opportunity. You could have marketed it to Tesla and been a billionaire.
So I would ask this next question, but it doesn't, it doesn't work for any of us. It says, do you fit a stereotype? I know all three of us practically dress the same. I mean, we don't really care. We don't fit a stereotype of any sort. But it did remind me of something Lena said the other day. I told her something about, she hates the color pink. That's her irrational hatred. She hates the color pink. And there was something on the TV and it had pink and black together. I was like, but Lena, pink and black together looks good. It's not like all super girly, peppy. I said, and if you do black with a little bit of pink, it looks cool. And she said, but Dad, that's something or other goth. I'm like, it's what? What is that? And she said it again. I'm like, okay, so what am I? And I forget what she said, but she's like, I don't know. But like she knows like all this stuff, like all these different styles and stereotypes and crap. So it reminded me of that. I'm like,
speaking of stereotypes, what is this? No, I don't
That
eat
is a
trooper.
stereotype that you fit.
ah.
I don't eat trooper steaks. I like bagels, but I'm not a
Trooper
donut
steaks?
guy. Yep,
Trooper steaks.
that's why I call it donut. Trooper steak.
Excuse you. Pretty sure you grabbed 2 donuts on a trip home from the city one night.
Yes, I did because I wanted to stay awake, and I never see those anywhere. Those were so good, but I was on such a sugar rush at that point too. That was
I
a
love
bad
donuts.
idea.
I love
I'm
donuts.
not a-
It's
not a
probably
big
because my
fan.
dad was a cop, though.
Yeah,
He
I'm
was
not a
passed
big
it
fan.
down.
Pastel goth.
That's what she said. Yeah, pastel goth. I'm like, what the is that? Ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we don't fit any stereotypes. But it just reminded me that she's all about these stereotypes now. Like she doesn't want anything to do with the color pink. Like, okay, that's fine. So what small, insignificant thing brings you joy? Something that most people wouldn't really care about, but you're like, yeah, I like this. This makes me happy. He also pounded 2 mountains and a Mountain Dew. What were their names?
He meant to say monsters.
Oh,
So, those Monster Energy rehabs, there were 2 for $6. I was so thirsty for whatever reason. I downed those 2, had those donuts and a Mountain Dew. I was ripping on the way home. I was
a
wide
lot.
awake after
That's
that.
a lot all at once, man. That's
Dude,
a lot.
I think if it wasn't dark, they would have seen how red my face was. I probably had diabetes for about an hour.
Jeannie says seahorses bring her joy. Something small and insignificant.
Boy. Oh, well, dogs are not insignificant. I love dogs. I don't care whose dog it is. I like playing with dogs. I don't know.
I think it's hard to narrow it down to one thing. I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's like it's something that you really tend to appreciate in the moment. Where you're like, all right, this is cool. And you try to soak up the moment. It's not like any one in particular thing that you're, it's this, I don't know, this little coin. This thing is cool. It makes me happy. I think it's just something that just happens.
And if it makes you happy, it's not insignificant to you. So
Yeah.
like it's trying to figure out what's not really important to you, but might not be important to somebody else is kind of hard to do.
Mm-hmm. I think it's more or less, I think it's more moments for me, moments than actual physical things. Like one thing I really enjoy is when I get home and dinner's already being cooked or it's already ready, because I go from being super stressed out to super excited because I love my wife's cooking. So I'm immediately into a happy place because I get good food. I get so excited for something so small like that. Makes me happy.
I think a big thing for me is like when a certain song hits the radio that I haven't heard in a long time. That's something that might not be as significant to somebody else, but I enjoy it.
Even nostalgia, man. If you're out at a store or you're out at a yard sale or something and you see something from your childhood that you haven't seen in a long time, just that little moment of happiness. You start remembering. It's nice. A good paperback, Alex said. Baby snuggles and baby noises. Christine says, the sunrise always makes me feel better to just see it in the start of a new day. Yes, because you actually get to wake up. So that's a good thing. Yes, Mike. I'm happy I wake up every day. 100%. It's the little things, man. It's the little things.
No doubt.
I had one today. I caught my kid. I don't know if she knew she was doing it or not, but she's sitting there. She's been like into all the stuff I don't understand. Going through all this stuff for the musical she's in. And I'm sitting there watching TV and we were talking, and then all of a sudden she just like zones out and starts humming and everything like she was just going over. And I happened to just look over and she didn't even know I was watching her. I sat there for about 45 seconds just letting her go, and then she caught me.
Proud dad moment.
Like, I love that.
Cool,
makes
though.
me so happy.
That's good. That's awesome. Jeannie says listening to older family members reminisce. That's got to be cool, because then you hear about their youth, their childhood, their family that you've never met before. So get a little bit of family history. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, to piggyback off what she said, we used to go up to her parents had a cabin. I'm not sure if they still have it, but it was up on Hunter Lake in New York, Sullivan County. And we used to go up there for barbecues once a year and to listen to my Aunt Lois and Uncle Bill and my parents just kind of shoot the shit and reminisce. And then our Aunt Jeannie, not this Jeannie, but our Aunt Jeannie used to make the most amazing cake. And she always bring me one for my birthday because she knows how much I loved it. Like, just being up there at the lake and the cabin was cool, and listening to them talk about old stories. Doesn't matter how many times they told it. It was just cool to listen to them talk about things. They did sell it. That sucks, because I used to love going up there.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Alex and Mila's new dance move. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, it's in that video. She starts shaking back and forth. It's so funny. I love it. All right. So what's a weird thing that you do that nobody notices? I'll go first. I'll tell my little weird thing that I usually don't tell people. I have this weird, I don't know if it's a,
Hold
I don't know
on.
if you'd call it a tick. Whoa.
Be careful. You sure you want to share this with the class?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I have this weird habit of chewing on my tongue. Like when I'm getting anxious, when I have anxiety or stress, and it looks like I'm chewing bubble gum, I'm really not chewing bubble gum. My mom used to make fun of me. Alex makes fun of me. Like if I'm like zoned in on a video game, even getting anxiety or stress from that, I'm really focused. I can't stop it. It just happens.
Now I'm going to be watching for when you start chewing on something that's not there, like right there. You did that on purpose, though. But now I'm going to watch. Like, Corey, how's your gum?
Be like, what's got you so worked up? What's got you so anxious?
Yeah. Calm the fuck down, bro.
Yeah. Yep. So it's just such a weird habit. And I'll catch myself sometimes. I'm like, stop. It's weird. It's weird.
I don't know. I'm sure I do some weird shit. I just don't know what it is at the moment. It's going to hit me like, yeah, I do this. Okay. I don't know.
Pen clicking?
I haven't done it the whole show though. It's weird because when I first started doing, I've kind of worked my way out of it. That was just I don't want to say, it's like kind of like Linus with his blanket in the Peanuts, like I had to have something to just divert my attention. But now it's like, I'm good now.
The blanket reminded me of something about someone else, but I'm not going to sell them out unless I'm told it's okay.
Who, me?
No, not you. It's someone else that's watching.
Alex has a blankie.
Corey, you also shake your leg. A lot of people bounce their leg though. So if you see my camera start shaking, that's what I'm doing.
Right.
I just think that's something you do without even thinking about it.
Yeah, it's an energy exertion thing. All that pent up energy. It's like a dog that needs to go outside and run.
She put herself out there.
That's it. Yep. She still sleeps with her baby blanket, and it looks better than Lena's baby blanket that she got. So she has this baby blanket, and when Lena was born, she went online, found one exactly like it, bought one for her, and she's had to sew it back together 2 different times. It's been ripped in half 2 different times, and she's had to sew it back together. She also got Mila one. It's slightly used, but it's the same pattern and everything.
Oh, wow.
So it's actually really cool. But Alex's is a different color because it's so old, but she sleeps with it every night up by her face every night.
Oh, wow.
If I touch it, she loses her mind. She is very protective of this blanket. Very protective.
Yeah,
my third leg.
It one
And
day.
what? I've done it before, and she gets so frustrated. Where is it? Tell me right now. I'll kick your ass. Oh, man. They sell for a ton on eBay now? Really? Cool.
I want to say there's a bounty on said blanket now.
Very neat. Very lovely.
You shouldn't have told Corey that they sell good
So-
on eBay.
Very demure.
I'm not trying to be funny. So, Alex, when you go on vacation, do you take this with you?
Not that we take many vacations anyway.
No, but I'm
We've
just
been on,
saying,
like,
if she
3
did,
total.
I'd be afraid of losing it.
Yeah. Yep. She'll usually throw it in a pillowcase or something. Mila's had a small hole in it, so it's cheaper. Yeah. We got lucky. They're stupidly expensive.
I chew my lip.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. All the time.
Well, I thought that you took it a couple times, Al. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm a terrible husband. Wearing all DBZ clothes. Yeah. No, this is a Carhartt, but my DBZ hat did match, so I got the DBZ hat on. I finally washed it after having it dirty as hell for all of like a year. Justin rolls his eyes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. When you're thinking about something. My mom used to bite her cuticles. She would chew on her fingers. She used to do that all the time. I'd yell at her as a kid.
I'm
Can
still
you
thinking.
stop doing that? Like, make yourself. It's like she'd pull a piece of the hang skin off and make herself bleed. I'm like, Jesus,
I do that too.
ridiculous. All right, we could save some more for another time. We're at about that time. Yeah, you guys got anything else for tonight?
No, I think I'm
No.
all set.
No, we had our winner of the auction. Robbie has won the baseball. Derek Jeter signed baseball for $225. That will be donated to the Ronald McDonald House down in Danville, PA. That was really awesome. We're excited about that. You guys, what's the deal with your wrestling show this week?
Wednesday.
What time? What place? What day?
Wednesday, 7
7
Here.
p.m. Wednesday this week. Make sure you're there if you like WWE. It's going to be a great time. There's lots to talk about.
Netflix debut, baby.
I have so many things. I'm just not gonna go there.
She does, though.
I-
Reminds me of that character from Harry Potter. Marty,
Later.
Morty Crouch.
Guys, if
All
you're
right, guys.
bored, also hold on. If you're bored tonight, 9:00 tonight, I'm doing double duty tonight. I will be over on the Executive's View with Aaron Simmons and his crew. We'll be talking some wrestling. I know, Mike Cook, you hate it, but if anybody wants to join in, tune in. Watch us. We're going to be giving out the Slammy Awards for the night. If anybody knows what a Slammy Award is, it's kind of fun. But I will be over there at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I get a little bit of a break and I get to go back on. So,
Butte. All right, guys. So make sure you check that out over on the Executives View on Facebook or on YouTube. Go hang out with the guys this Wednesday. Check out Aaron and Justin on their show, Squared Circle Session, 7 p.m. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all
Later.
later.